Hi, my name is Cassie Lochridge. Thanks so much for giving me this opportunity to chat with you. A little bit about myself. I grew up in Boulder, Colorado, which really kickstarted my love of nature and being outdoors. One of my passions, I would say. And I don't think you can grow up there without sort of loving it. It's just such a beautiful place. From there, I moved to New York in my 20s. Such a different sort of vibe and situation, which really helped me grow in so many ways, grow up, mature, but also learn how to work really hard. And I attended law school there, and was able to kind of meet so many different people and live in different areas of the city and experience so much culturally that it was just such a great experience for me. I moved back to Denver after that, and that's where I actually met my husband. We bonded over our love of live music and of, I think, old PBS documentaries was a big clinch point for us, which is super nerdy and embarrassing. But, we had a really good time in Denver. It was right when the city was kind of booming and blowing up. A lot was changing. It was really exciting to be a part of. Had a great life there with our, 15-year-old rescue dog Buster, who's still a big part of our life. But we ended up deciding to leave Denver for new adventures. We are living in Greenville, South Carolina, right at the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we still can kind of get our outdoor fun and kind of a new challenge and adventure for us. And then about 5 months ago, we took on the biggest adventure of giving birth during a pandemic. We had our first baby, Ezra. He is just the light of our lives, and it's been such a great experience. It's definitely changed me, and he's such a great reminder to be present and to reprioritize. And I think he has been the inspiration for me to sort of shift gears professionally. I was most recently working remotely for a cultural exchange program, where I handled most critical response to customer issues, which were fairly serious. I'd love to explain more about, what that entailed. But the subject matter was quite heavy. I think I learned a lot, and I think that I really have a lot that I could bring to a customer success team, in terms of my own, empathetic response and active listening and how to sort of problem solve quickly, but also the skills I learned managing a team. Prior to that, I was managing sort of a 40-person customer care team, scattered all over the country. So I'm no stranger to sort of working remotely, handling things from afar, and certainly connecting with people through a virtual medium. I think that can be challenging, but I've worked really hard to be able to do that, because connection is everything, not just with your customer, but also with your teammates. Prior to that, I was a small business owner, and I do know what it's like to roll up your sleeves. I think it's really exciting to get in. Your company is at an exciting stage, and I would love to be a part of the development, but also, not just sort of be a manager, really get your hands dirty and be a part of your day-to-day. I think it's hard to manage a team if you haven't done what they're doing. And it's important to be able to speak directly to what the job is and how things are going. I also was so drawn to your company, one, because of natural products. I think natural products have always been a big part of my life, in our home, on our bodies and skin. But since getting pregnant, I really threw out everything that wasn't natural and really focused completely on that kind of skincare. And skincare is important. I mean, it's what people see. So I really find it to be a big part of my life, but also for self-care, that ritual. It's so great. I also love the nonprofit mission that you guys have incorporated with Kiva. I hope you can see in my resume, I'm really drawn to companies and organizations that are globally minded and also giving back to the world in some way. And this would just be such a wonderful opportunity to do those things. I hope you will consider me. I hope you will reach out. I would love to talk to you further. I have questions for you, and I hope you have questions for me.